Hey everybody, I'm Tyler Salt.
Hey, and I'm Joss Sauce.
And welcome to another episode of Game and Guess, part Let's Play, part Trivia, all nonsense. This week, Jaws is playing the Lost Vikings for the Super Nintendo from 1993, I believe. Jaws, what's your history with this game?
Oh, I think it was a Blockbuster rental back in the 90s for sure.
Yes, excellent. You got a little puzzle.
Immediately dying on the
Immediate death.
Wait, I have to give up already. If you lose a guy, you can't win.
Oh.
So nobody can die.
Oh, man. I didn't realize they started off in a spaceship. That's wild.
Yeah, they've been kidnapped, and against, it's like Tomator or something? Tomator?
Yeah, Tomator or something like that. Anyway, I've got 20 trivia questions. Do you want to answer them while you're trying to play this game?
Heck yeah, that's what we do here.
That's what we do here at Game & Guess. All right, here we go. So Jaws is going to be accumulating some skull throughout these questions, and it's 5 skull per question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, question number 1. The son of Eric the Red, what Norse explorer is thought to be the first European to set foot in North America around 1,000 years ago?
Is it Leif Erikson?
It is Leif Erikson.
Yeah.
I gave you, as a bit of a hint, half of his name in the patronymic there. The son of Eric the Red.
Nice.
Yes, Leif Erikson. Very good. That is 5 points for Jaws. 5 skull for Jaws.
School.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good. All right. As we are avoiding some aliens here, some good SNES lag, I think.
Yeah, it's good.
I like it. All right. Question number 2. Erickson founded the Vinland settlement in North America, which researchers believe to have been recorded in what modern-day maritime province of Canada?
Maritime province.
Maritime province. Do you know what the maritime provinces are? Do you know what those are?
I mean, I assume they're the ones that touch the water.
On the eastern seaboard in particular,
right.
yes.
Right. So I'm gonna go with. It's either. Yeah, I'll go with Quebec.
So, unfortunately, no. Quebec is the maritime provinces are the ones that are like right on the water. They're not the ones. So
like
you got your Nova Scotias.
Oh, right.
Your
Northwest Territories?
your Prince Edward Islands, and the correct answer, your Newfoundland
Nice.
is the correct answer there.
I do not know 99% of the province, Ontario, because it's right next to it.
Yeah, it's right over the right over the
Not
water
very
there.
knowledgeable of Ontario provinces in the first place, so that was a good one.
Yeah. So there you go, Newfoundland there for number 2. So just on 5 skull here. After 2 questions. How's this level going?
It's interesting.
Yeah.
You've got a guy who attacks, you got a guy who shields, and a guy who runs.
Yeah.
And so I'm looking for
some
buttons.
tomatoes and bombs.
Yep, looking for some buttons.
And an elevator that you can just put up and down as you need to.
It also helps if I read the tutorials too. Tell me what to do.
Yes.
That'd be great.
Yes. I've told that. All right. Ready for another question?
Yeah, let's do it.
Question number 3. His sons Thor and Loki don't honestly look a ton like him. So what Welshman plays Odin in the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
So I was like, ooh, the answer's Odin. And then he went off. It's was it Westworld, Silence of the Lambs. His name. I mean, I can picture him. It's super easy.
You're on the right track. It is that guy.
It's that guy, but what is his name?
Come on, Jaws.
No. Is there a hint for it?
No, I have no hints.
Because that was
no hints
I got
week.
the hint probably in Silence of the Lambs stuff.
Yeah.
Hello, Clarice.
I think you need to shoot an arrow to hit the button through the.
You're right.
There you go.
Nice work. Ooh, man, it's like right there, and I cannot. I'm gonna be bummed on this. This is one of those. This is like the Nightcrawler incident all over again.
Yes, it is.
I'm like naming names in my head, like who's a bomb? No, he's in what? I mean, he's the guy. He's
the guy.
I can't. I got it. I mean, that's enough. I can't just. I'll sit here all day and never
you wanna
get
make
it.
a guess?
Oh, yeah. it's like I could see the name, but I can't grab it.
Yep.
But I'm gonna be bummed on this one.
You are.
Go for it.
Anthony Hopkins.
Somehow the word Hamilton was in my head, which was not close.
You had an H there. Yeah.
But, yeah. Well, that's fine.
You got to use a bomb on the computer.
Yeah.
There you go.
I didn't know which button. I was pressing the different buttons to see which button made the bomb.
No.
Man, the lights off.
Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, that's great.
It's unfortunate. Great actor.
Westworld is good.
Westworld is good.
Silence of the Lambs
I need
good.
to catch up on Westworld.
Yeah, same. I only did the first season. It's all, that's a good one.
I think I watched this. I watched the second season.
Shut off the power. Yep. So now we can go through here. Perfect.
All right. Nice. All right. Question number 4. The English names for the days of the week are derived from the Germanic tradition, which names the days after Norse gods. Which day of the week is named for Odin?
Odin Day. Monday, Tuesday, Odin Day, Thursday Day. I'm gonna go with Monday. As a guess.
No,
was it Wednesday? Because I was joking about
Wednesday.
it. Well, I found a secret beef, by the way. Secret beef.
Ooh. Yeah, no, it's Wednesday. Woden's Day.
Woden's Day.
Woden's
I made a
Day.
joke. I made a joke and it was right.
I made a joke and I'm over here. I'm like, is he gonna get it?
No. Oh man. Oh no. Oh no. Jump over. I need a shield man.
Just you gotta outrun that laser beam.
I got a shield guy. His job's supposed to be blocking this.
Yeah, that's his job.
There we go. Come on, man. Come on, happy Viking with his beard covering his eyes. That's the best kind of cartoon character.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's
right.
funny. I made a joke and got the joke right, but then said the wrong answers.
You gotta commit to the bit, man. Gotta commit.
Wah, wah, wah. All right, you stand there, block that for me. Thank you.
Yep.
All right. Next time.
Still on 5 skull here. Question number 5. The famous, as we see all of our heroes in the Lost Viking wearing some horned helmets, right? Famous Viking-style horned helmet, probably never worn by actual Vikings. Its popularity as a symbol stems from production of the Ring Cycle, a series of operas by what German composer?
I mean, the only two that are in my head that probably neither of them are right are Mahler and Wagner, as German composers go. And I'm thinking of like the fat lady singing in the Bugs Bunny cartoon, which I think is Mahler, so I'm gonna go with Mahler. It's Wagner, isn't it?
It's Wagner, yeah.
Because that's the one. It's like Flight of the Valkyries, right? Dun, dun,
Yep.
dun,
Yep.
dun. That's Wagner.
Yep.
Oh
Wagner.
man. The good news, I feel better about these questions than most of the questions we've had because at least I'm in the cloud of it.
Yeah, you're right around it. You're right around it.
Still can't get it right though.
Yeah. So you're 1 for 5 after 5 questions. It's not a great percentage, but
wait,
close.
Can we mention the plumber's crack that's happening on this guy here? By the way,
That's just like 2 little pixels there.
It's enough.
That's amazing.
Oh man,
that's some attention to detail there. I love it.
Good job, Blizzard.
All right. Speaking of which, the Lost Vikings was developed and published by Interplay, which later became Blizzard.
Yeah.
The game's 3 main characters, Eric the Swift, Baliog the Fierce, and Olaf the Stout, make cameo appearances as NPCs in what flagship Blizzard game?
Oh yeah, well I beat them all the time. They're in the Ultimate Instance in World of Warcraft.
That is exactly correct. They are in WoW. I know you play WoW. I don't. I just assumed it was correct, and I'm glad to have been confirmed that it was.
They're actually in it a couple times because they're in different forms.
Moving on to question number 6 as we continue our way through this random tomato spade ship here in this game. Question number 7, according to the 2019 American Community Survey, California, perhaps unsurprisingly, has the highest population of people reporting Scandinavian ancestry, about 108,000. What state is second, with about 106,000 people reporting Scandinavian ancestry, despite having 1/8 as many people as California?
Minnesota.
That is exactly right.
Which is surprising to know that California has more, but it makes sense because they have sheer numbers of people.
There are 40 million people that live here.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, they would win every numbers contest.
You know, it's like there are an awful lot of people who live in California. Anything that, like, you think about dairy production is another thing, right? Like, who makes the most dairy? It's like, oh, Wisconsin. No, it's California, because California makes the most stuff and has the most people.
Sure,
and so
that
it
makes
wins
sense.
all of that.
Yeah,
Minnesota, I bet, I didn't find per capita numbers, but Minnesota, I bet, wins that per capita.
There's
but
fall
very good.
damage in this game too. I just noticed.
Oh boy,
So
fall damage sucks. Name a single game in which fall damage is a good mechanic. You can't. There aren't any.
Unless it's on the enemies. Unless you can like throw the enemy.
That's
I
true.
can't think of any of those
true.
offhand too. I mean, there's stuff like Double Dragon and Battletoads where fall damage is them dying by falling.
You could get there's a very nice fall damage mechanic in Triangle Strategy, which I've been playing a ton of lately. So you can knock people off stuff and they take damage. So it's good.
Teleporter now. Sweet.
Ooh. All right. Question number 8. You're up to 15 skull. You're on a roll here. Question number 8. The state nickname for Minnesota, the land of 10,000 lakes, right? According to the University of Minnesota and the Minnesota Department of Natural Resources, is the actual number of lakes in Minnesota more or less than 10,000?
So as a Michigander,
Yes.
we have this battle against Minnesota because we think they're liars, and that they classify their lakes a little bit. Some big ponds.
I will
like
say
lakes.
there's no strict dividing line.
Yes.
I've looked this up. There's no strict dividing line between what counts as a pond and
Right.
what counts as a lake.
Yeah.
I think the best criteria I could see, and I remember talking about this, so I wasn't even researching the question, is that in a pond you can see the bottom. All the way through. In a lake you can't. But I'm not even sure if that's the case.
And there are some, I guess all the way through, yes. Yeah, because I mean, there's a lot of lakes you can see that are big lakes. You just, after about 20 feet, you can't see the bottom anymore.
Right. But this one is basically like, it's just, I don't have the standards, but this is a researcher who kind of went through this big database of bodies of water and kind of did an exhaustive review of all of the potential lakes that at the very least are, if not entirely, but mostly within Minnesota.
So more or less than 10,000 is
More
the
or
question?
less than 10,000.
And I mean, because I think because they classify lakes a lot more. I'm gonna say more.
It is indeed more. This researcher found about 14,000 lakes.
Probably
Counting
6
ones,
lakes and 13,996 ponds. Sorry,
Amazing.
Minnesota. Go Lions.
Oh, that upper Midwest beef, man, between all y'all.
The Twins. Wild are okay. Wings don't have any problems with the Wild, but the Twins. Baseball season's coming up. We're watching you, Twins.
Thankfully. All right, you're up to 20 skull. Speaking of the University of Minnesota, what's their mascot?
The Gophers.
Can you be more specific?
The Minnesota. They have another part to that.
Yes.
The little brown jug of Gophers in the ground. Minnesota. Wow. I'm like, there's another brown gopher. Minnesota something Gophers. Oh, I cannot be more. Is there a hint for that? Is it a partial credit?
It's definitely a color. I will give you 2 points for Gophers if you can't guess the color.
Wow, that's amazing. I can't think of that. I'll say brown, which is there's no way that's right.
The University of Minnesota Golden Gophers.
Golden Gophers.
The Golden Gophers.
That sounds like a football team. For being a Big Ten fan and knowing Minnesota, Little Brown Jug with Michigan, all that. I just never thought that it's not in my head,
It's embarrassing for you.
That's super weird.
It's embarrassing for you.
Embarrassing.
Yeah. University of Minnesota Golden Gophers.
Golden Gophers, that makes sense.
Yeah. So I will give you 2 points for coming up. You know what? I'm feeling generous. You know what? You got the main part. You got the noun. right? I'll give you 3 points for that.
Yeah, sweet.
Right? So you're up to 23 skull.
What is it? What are these dudes? I don't know.
What are these dudes?
They're like the cool spot, but they're not as cool.
Wow.
Hey, we're going all 90s on this one.
Whoa.
That's a game we can put on our list. We can play.
That's a game that we could put on our list.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I
that
died.
and Yo-Noid. Same.
I love
same
Yo-Noid.
feeling.
Yo-Noid
was a good game.
Big fan of that. People hate that game, but
It is a bad game. It's a bad game. But it is a good bad game. All right. Question number 10 is we're giving level 2 another shot here.
Yeah, at least
the
build on it.
Minnesota
so I know
Vikings,
what I did.
speaking of sports,
Cool,
right? Minnesota Vikings had a dominant defensive line in the late 60s and early 70s. This is not the question, but do you remember what they were called?
I do not.
They were the Purple People Eaters, which is just
that's
an
great. Yes.
absolutely fantastic name for a defensive line. The Purple People Eaters featured, among others, NFL Hall of Famer Alan Page. All right? Alan Page was the first defensive player to ever win NFL MVP. And in 1992, he became the first black person to serve in what Minnesota office?
And was he the governor? That feels like it's. I mean, Minnesota's had a lot of. They're represented by a lot of celebrities, we'll say, over time. Jesse Ventura, and then Al Franken was senator.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna go senator.
Unfortunately, no. He was an associate justice of the
no
Minnesota
kidding.
Supreme Court. Yes.
Wow.
He went to law school at the University of Minnesota.
That's awesome.
I believe while he was in the NFL, and then was a state prosecutor for a while, and then was a judge and was elected to
That's awesome.
The Minnesota Supreme Court in 1992. Like a legit American jurist.
Yeah.
Alan
cool.
Page. So. There you go. Look him up. He's actually. I definitely remember reading a decision or two of his in law school.
It sounds a lot more familiar now.
Yeah, I could not tell you what those decisions were off the top of my head at all. But yeah, served on the court for like almost 20 years.
That's really cool.
Yeah. With question number 11, we're gonna try not to die on the screen this time here. Olaf, hold that shield aloft so Eric can jump on it. Get this key. Very good. All right, question number 11. This is going to seem like a bit of a non sequitur, but we'll see. All right. The word for the Buddhist concept of the eternal and inherent nature of reality is closely associated with two different ABC television shows. One of them's a comedy and one of them's a drama. Name them.
Dharma and Greg.
Correct.
Like, was there a Nirvana one?
No, it's the same word. It's Dharma.
Oh, another Dharma?
Mm-hmm. It's not in the title. Not in the title this time. It's just associated with the show.
No, I can't think of the second one.
All right, I'll give you 3 points for coming up with Dharma and Greg because I think that was the harder one. The other one, Lost.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Did
you ever watch Lost?
No.
Oh, okay. The secretive initiative that was on the island was the Dharma Initiative. But that's
definitely
Lost. That's the intro into the second set of questions about Lost stuff.
Great.
So I will give you 3 points for coming up with Dharma and Greg, though.
Pity points. Take them.
Yeah.
Hey, if you get all 3 points in everyone, you still end up more than 50%.
Still do pretty good. Yeah.
All right.
Question number 12.
Come back.
Speaking of Lost stuff, the all-inclusive resort called Atlantis can be found in what Caribbean country, which is located just a quick hop southeast of Miami?
Bahamas?
The Bahamas is correct.
Oh! And And we're starting over.
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, yay for Bahamas, bad for me dying.
Yeah.
Skull.
Skull, indeed. Your password is grund.
Right.
Yeah. Remember passwords?
Yeah.
Man. Thank
It's
God
like
we
we were
don't have
playing-
to deal with those anymore.
It's like we were playing
Games.
Earthworm Jim, right? And I was using level skip cheats.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, or I mean, behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes,
sausage making.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
For 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. So you're up to 31 skull. Good job. Question number 13 for you here. It is 230 feet long, and it's coming up on 1,000 years old. But the final 2 panels are missing from what work of art that tells the story of the Battle of Hastings?
Say that one more time.
Yeah, sure. It is 230 feet long. It's coming up on 1,000 years old. But the final 2 panels are missing. Some frayed ends at the end. From what work of art that tells the story of the Battle of Hastings?
2 panels are missing.
I do have a hint for this one if you like.
So something really long like a bridge. That's a wall. It's the Hastings, so it's not like Wall of China or anything, because that would be. It's also longer than that.
Much longer than that. Yeah, 230 feet.
Miles.
That would be like the Meh Wall of China.
Yeah. Just the panel of China.
Yeah.
Panels are missing.
The last 2 panels missing.
I need the hint. Yeah, I need the hint.
Sure. This is a piece of fiber art. It's woven.
Some kind of Battle of Hastings. I have no idea.
This is the famous Bayeux Tapestry. The Bayeux Tapestry.
I'm okay. I'm always okay when you say the answer and I still have no clue. I'm like, cool. I
Now you learned
something.
Famous Bayeux Tapestry, like I said, 230 feet long. It tells the story of the Battle of Hastings, which was Richard the Lionhearted's conquering of Britain.
Yeah.
And it was made very like it was determined. It was made like pretty contemporaneously, like a couple years after the battle. So this thing is really coming up on over
I thought you meant like
1,000 years
contemporaneously, like everybody stop where you're at. Let me.
Oh yeah,
boom
no.
a
While we
little bit
weave
here.
this thing, yeah,
Yes.
no. Only a couple years later though, which is pretty good. You know, we're talking 1066.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Olaf, no!
No.
Or I mean, yeah,
Olaf.
Olaf.
That one's Olaf. Keep going. See if you can.
We can
see
learn
if you can
stuff.
make it through without
we
it.
can learn stuff. You just can't win because you have to get all 3 out.
Oh
Some
yeah.
boots up there. Oh no. Oh, he's dead too.
Oh okay.
Without
Well,
a
you're
shield.
probably boned.
I'm gonna get a little. Oh jeez. Yep. Okay.
Oh boy.
Solve that problem.
How do you do that? Good luck with this one.
Probably
All
go
right.
fast.
Probably go fast.
Here's the Swift.
All right. Still on 31 skull here. Moving on to question number 14. Cardenio, which is said to be an adaptation of Don Quixote, is a completely lost work by what prolific playwright?
Shakespeare.
That is exactly correct.
All right.
Yes.
I'm like, this is a trap.
It was definitely a trap, yeah. Don't overthink it.
Yeah.
It's Shakespeare.
I gotta say, when you say Don Quixote, for anybody playing Elden Ring, I've noticed there's people have been posting Don Quixote references.
Oh, yeah. It's like, oh man, I can't beat these windmills.
Yes.
I've seen
don't
that.
know if they're
I have not
monsters
been
or not.
playing Elden Ring because it's not the sort of game that I like. But that is an extremely funny bit that I enjoy.
It's a good game because people are playing it so much that there's a lot of ways to watch it. And so if you don't have to,
Yeah.
you can enjoy it without having to abuse yourself.
You can enjoy it, period. Because
Yes.
my understanding of the
There's a
style
way.
of the games that they are not enjoyable in the slightest. So,
Yes.
all right. Here we go. This is our one multi-part question.
Excellent.
That we have tonight. All right. So, speaking of losses and losing and losers, what teams have the most championship game or series losses in each of the 4 major American team sports. You get 1 point for each, and there's a tie in the NFL, so you get 2 available points there. So what team has lost the most NBA finals?
So you have to have been there a lot. Man, I pretty much have guesses for all 4 of these.
Okay.
I'm going to say the Bulls for this one.
It is the Lakers.
Ooh, that would have been my second spot in my head.
15. Lakers have been good for a lot longer than the Bulls were good.
Yeah. But the Bulls had a long period where I felt like I was thinking like 60s, 70s, 80s, they might have been like there.
Nah.
So yeah, nope.
Major League Baseball.
Same concept. Like I'm thinking like who's been around a long time, like Red Sox, White Sox, Yankees. Mm-hmm. Also, they have lots of games, so they could lose more.
So,
still win.
As a clarify,
you mean like who's lost like series, World
Series losses? Yes. Who has lost the most World Series? Not who has lost.
So
the
then
most
that
World
makes me
Series
want to go to like
games.
maybe like the Cardinals or like these Midwest teams that just they make it a lot and then they get stomped. I'm gonna say the Yankees, just for being there so many times.
So the Yankees are second.
Oh,
the Yankees have more losses than any other American League team at 13. The Dodgers, however, are at 14.
Yeah, so the logic, it's cool. The logic was there.
The logic is there. The logic is there. The National Hockey League.
Ooh, these guys are getting wrecked. Stop. No! Okay, we saved them. Sorry about that. We like to save our guys here. The National, so Hockey League, so Toronto would be my guess.
It's Boston, the Bruins.
Yeah,
also at 14.
I had 1 of 6.
It's got to be an original 6 team, yeah.
And I don't think it was going to be the Red Wings because they had so long of a time where they didn't make it home. So
right.
That's fair.
And then you get 2 guesses for the NFL because there's a tie.
The Giants, the New York Giants. Oh, he's dying. The New York Giants would be 1 guess. And the other guess would be... So I definitely need to run there.
That's too bad that level doesn't start there. You have to go through the whole first part of the level.
It's easy, though. It's not too bad.
Yeah, but still.
The Giants and the Bears.
Okay, so 0 for 5 there, unfortunately.
Those are tough. Those are good.
Those are
questions.
Those are tough. At 5 Super Bowl losses each, the New England Patriots and the Denver Broncos.
Wow. Okay. Broncos, I can see. Patriots, I'm kind of shocked, but
Patriots have been there a lot.
They were there a lot,
and they had
just never won it until Brady.
Then they just never won it until Brady, right? And they had been there twice, I think, before Brady. At least once, if not twice, before Brady lost both. And then Brady lost 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Wow.
So there you go.
The more you know. So in about a year, if those questions come up again, I'll be ready.
You'll be ready. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so still sitting on 36 Skull there. You got 5 questions left here.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm very ready still.
All right, question number 16. Within 2 minutes either way, how much audio is missing from the infamous Watergate tapes recorded by President Nixon in the Oval Office?
7 minutes?
No, it's way more.
Way more?
Way more than that.
Oh
yeah.
Man.
I'm gonna give you another. Give you another guess. Not like, it is more than that. It's not
62.
Like, no. Okay.
Is that too far the other way? I have no idea.
You went too far.
I heard a reference. Go ahead. Yep.
18 and a half.
18 and a half. I heard a reference the other day to 7 minutes lost on audio, and I just sort of was like, I wonder if they were making that reference to that.
No, I don't know.
So, no. Boom, boom, boom. So
So
good.
All right.
Is this the infamous sub 50 that we're going for today?
You got 4 questions left, so we'll see. Here we go. Question number 17. This is my favorite question of the episode. This is my favorite question that I've written. All right, here we go.
Hold on.
And
I'm gonna save state.
Oh, good idea.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, this is my favorite question that we've recorded here, or that I've written for this episode. All right, an 8-week-old coffee-colored Chihuahua, a black faux fur neck cuff size large, a photo of a New Year's kiss, 6 chicken tenders from 7-Eleven, and a black and white tuxedo for a small dog. Those are the 5 most unique lost items cited in a 2019 report by what transportation company?
2019.
Yeah.
So my first instinct is like Hertz Rent-A-Car or something.
They also reported that most of these
Amtrak.
losses occurred on the weekend between 10 and 1 a.m. 10 p.m. and 1 a.m.
So then, because I'm trying to think like 2019. Yeah, I'll go with Uber.
Uber is correct.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. I'm like 2019. Like, was Uber big yet? And they were. And
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that's here. That appears to have been a time portal. You are now in the distant past.
Yeah, we're in Prehistoria.
Prehistoria.
Prehistoria, which the reference is in World of Warcraft. Prehistoria, either the item, you get an item, or there's a quest that has to do with Prehistoria. So it like references this.
There you go. I like a good reference.
One of the games. Right. They're in everything. Oh no!
You got 3. Oh, nice.
Saved.
You got 3 questions left.
All right, I need points.
You can you need to get 2 of them to break 50 for the episode.
Okay, great.
All right,
let's do it.
Question number 18. I think you have a good shot. This one here, I think, is the hardest one. One of the other ones is multiple choice, and I think that I have enough hints in the last one that you'll get it.
Awesome.
But question number 18. What socialist ran and lost, obviously, in the U.S. presidential election in 1900, 1904, 1908, 1912, and 1920? His best showing was in 12, when he received a whopping 6% of the national popular vote.
Man, I was gonna say Ralph Nader has been going on through the years, hasn't he? 1900s and someone in the U.S. Socialist.
Probably the most famous.
It's the IWW guy,
history.
right? It's maybe that's too early. My guess was gonna be like the IWW guy, the Woolies leader. Oh wow, he died from the water. Very good.
Rip. All you need to do is bring Olaf down there, and then you can jump on his
That's
shield.
right. Yeah, you're fine. If he doesn't drown. Charles Darwin.
Charles Darwin. I'm gonna give you another guess. Charles Darwin.
I mean, I don't know.
Are you thinking Charles Darrow?
Yeah, maybe.
That's also wrong.
Right.
But I'm gonna give you another guess.
I mean, another guess won't help me because this is probably one of those ones where I'm like, oh yeah, him. Or,
okay.
Or her? Well, no, it couldn't get
Definitely
any
him.
votes. Definitely him.
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Socialist.
You've heard this name before,
Yeah,
but it
sure.
might have been in high school. So.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Eugene V. Debs.
That's the woolly guy.
Yeah.
Dang it. Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
Could you come up with his name? So no. Yeah.
Nope. Didn't help.
Nope.
Yeah. But he
Good old
was a big,
Eugene V. Debs.
big labor guy. So helped,
Yes.
kind of the early stuff against the Pinkerton laws. Yep.
Indeed.
Pretty sure he was the IWW guy.
I think you're right, but
doesn't
listeners
matter.
do not call us on that.
No.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I got it wrong either way. Not getting any points. So.
No points.
Bum, bum.
All right.
But again,
2
still
more
within
questions.
the realm of knowledge where I feel comfortable. I kind of knew it, but not enough for this game. And there
Not
goes.
enough.
There
Not
goes
quite
Olaf. No, Olaf.
No.
All
All right. 2 more
Big
questions.
2 here. Big 2 coming up.
Need these 2. Question number 19. Peter O'Toole and Glenn Close are tied for the most Oscar nominations for acting without a win. How many chances have they each had? 6, 8, or 10?
Is it for Oscars or awards?
For acting Oscars. Yep.
Acting Oscars. I'm gonna go with 8.
8 is correct.
All right. Woo! I'm averaging up. Wild guesses of averages.
All right, you're up to 46 skull. You need this question. No. You need this question to break 50 points for the show.
Right,
Are you ready?
do it. I'm ready.
All right. Now a question about my favorite losers of all time, the Confederate States of America.
Oh, okay.
On July 15th, 1870, what state became the final rebel state to rejoin the Union almost 6 years after a good chunk of it was just burned to the ground?
Virginia.
No.
No?
No.
No?
No.
What was burnt to the ground? It had been like
half of Georgia was burnt to the ground.
Half of Georgia was burnt? Oh,
yeah.
so bad.
William Tecumseh Sherman, his march to the sea, just burned down everything from Atlanta to Savannah.
Well, if you hadn't said burned down, I would have just guessed Texas. So.
Well, that would have been a decent guess. That would have been a decent guess.
The history questions, I need to learn some more history.
Apparently. Yeah.
Man.
William Tecumseh Sherman.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, now let's redo this episode and re-ask me the questions. We'll see how well I do this.
That's not how this show works, Josh.
Viewers, write in if you would like to see me get more questions right.
Let us know in the comments.
Oh, man. All right. So how did it go?
How did it go? And viewers, put your score in the comments. Tell us how you did. If you got between 0 and 20 points, you did worse than Georgia looked after General Sherman's March to the Sea. If you got between 21 and 40 points, I bet you think Christopher Columbus discovered America. If you got between 41 and 60 points, that's you, Jaws. Well, you haven't lost, that's for sure.
You know what? That range is 41 to 60. Nobody has to know that I was closer to the 41 than the 60. So it's the same range.
Everybody knows that now.
All the people
they
at
can see
60,
the number of points on the screen.
All the people, quick, hide that. Editor, which is me.
That's
Jaws in the future. Just hide that. Give yourself some extra points.
He scored 46 points.
You know though, but all the people with 60 points, you're stuck with me in your range. So whether just deal with it.
That's true. If you got between 61 and 80 points, you're worthy of a Viking funeral. If you got between 81 and 90 points, you were like the 15-1 1998 Minnesota Vikings. So close.
Wow.
And if you got more than 91 points, you are a hero worthy of wielding Mjolnir. So congratulations to you. Let us know how we did in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe and smash that bell so you know when our new episodes drop.
And so next week, speaking of new episodes,
yeah, what am I playing next week, Joss?
There's a movie out right now called Batman.
It's called The Batman, I believe.
Okay,
the
sorry,
Batman.
Ohio State Batman. The Batman.
The Batman.
The Batman. There's been many Batman over the years, and this one is a shiny vampire Batman from Harry Potter. So
I've heard. I have not
good.
seen this movie yet. I've heard. I have a friend whose opinion I respect on this sort of thing. Says it is the best Batman movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder. Does it?
I'm playing the NES Batman, by the way.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna cut this middle part out.
Okay.
So I really had a question. Is it it's been built up to this point? Like it's good because there's the other Batmans, or is it
he just said that it was the best depiction of Batman on film.
Okay.
That he's seen.
It sounds awesome.
Yeah.
So because of that movie, The Batman, you'll be playing the Batman on NES, the original one, not the movie one, just the real good, dark, awesome
Batman NES.
Yeah, it's
excellent.
Good stuff.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. All right, you want to send us off, you can do it.
Yeah, if you want to get in touch with us, you can get at us on Twitter at GameandGuess. You can send us an email, gameandguess@gmail.com. And get in the comments. Tell us how you did. Let us know if there's any games you want to see us play and ask and answer questions about. We'd love to hear from you. And just let us know that you're enjoying the show. Like, subscribe, ring the bell to get those notifications. and hope you're out there enjoying the show. My name's Tyler Salt.
And I'm Jocelyn Sauce.
And that's Game and Guess. Keep gaming and guessing, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good one.